this qualifier almost feels like a East qualifier. I'm not gonna lie, there are so many strong Eastern players.
Yeah, I mean, Rain, strong Eastern European player, gonna get slain. And Zibe comes out and gets first blood. Completely flipping the script from game one.
Team Baldis, one of the Western teams representing here. You know, they're putting up a fight.
Trying their hardest. Why has Drow got a last hit already? Creeps haven't even met yet. Killed a treant?
Believe she got a treant, yeah.
How dare she?
Yeah, she was scouting, or he was scouting a little bit with him earlier. Treant Protector takes a bit of a smacking there as both Sibra and MRLS lock in their damage onto him.
It is a situation where they've not been able to clear any of the trees, really. They've got a sentry ward placed on the left-hand side of the lane, and Hoodwink's playing right-hand side. Important they keep tabs on and harass this Rain Treant, because if they allow Drow Treant to 2v1 someone, it's lights out in this lane.
Yeah. And, oh, misses. Treant tries to get some life with his Leech Seed, but Hoodwink has the Mistwood Wayfarer mischance ability.
Of course.
The random innate.
So she redirects an enemy tree attack to a nearby tree. So she forced a tree to attack a tree.
Fight your friends instead.
Disgusting behavior.
Tree-on-tree violence.
Amazing.
Yeah, already, just looking at Drow's laning stage, it feels amazing whenever you get in the opportunity to get some shots with the Frost Arrows. They do so much damage now. I cannot believe that they're 12 damage a pop on level 1. It really hurts.
Especially with a multi-shot. Adding in all that extra base damage, having this AoE spill. That's pretty good. It feels very comfortable with trees sitting by her side in the lane. The Drow Ranger 11-5 already and harassing Zibe back, who is currently sat at 3-1. And we know how nightmarish this kind of lane can be, because we had an entire season where Shadow Fiend Treant was the go-to. Now Drow Treant, very similar story. I'll keep the bullying
so
going.
Far, playing the lane beautifully, not overcommitting, but still dealing damage whenever they can, and not the easiest time for Ziba and MRLS to deal damage back without putting themselves out of position against the Drow.
Well, there are 3 lanes in Dota 2. We've taken a lot of time looking at this top one because it has been a very close-fought battle. Down at bottom, we've got a Bane and a Nature's Prophet into Centaur Dark Willow. Now Sweden Strong and Mr. Morale are level 2. Bangan's going to be a little careful. Just protect Shad and drag waves back. As long as he has access to that small camp, which he has already sentryed up. I should have a decent time setting lane equilibrium in front of their tower.
Yeah. Trying to go over and play for this Lotus. Nature's Prophet a little bit far away, but he's coming to help. At least they can deal some damage. This is quite often what we see. Even if you don't get the healing Lotus, just go over there and right-click your opponent's, like, 10 auto attacks, and then it's fine if the opponent get the healing Lotus. At least you did the damage that the healing Lotus will heal back.
Yeah, you just got to pop it to stay alive. Centaur 13-6 though. Having a pretty good time in this bottom lane. I'm assuming some of those are Treants, but still out ahead of the Nature's Prophet in last hits. Overall, enjoy having a much better early laning stage.
Yeah, mid lane is quite even between the two Lightning boys. For laning stage, I think Zeus is pretty comfortable, but later on, the game can get tricky against Storm. Oh, Blood Grenade committed.
Hoodwink
Run
dead.
down.
Fairy Fire and a Lotus, I think, healing up, but the Hoodwink, even with the bodyguarding of the Doom, couldn't withstand that multi-shot damage.
He tried as hard as he could to keep his buddy alive, but it's difficult. The damage comes out, and all the hard harassment they've done finally comes to fruition with a kill.
That's what you expect out of this top lane. And maybe in the coming minutes, we'll see a Twin Gate play from the Bane, a TP from Nature's Prophet, but right now it is just this 2-1-2 setup. No one's going to come and recover what happened up top. That means Treant and Drow just keep on free farming, punching back on this Hoodwink. They've got full access to large and small camps as well. Not much.
Trying to pull straight up. Will succeed in getting at least a range creep.
That's alright. Yeah, the fact that Bangan is just locked into this bottom lane kind of stinks. Oh, I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to protect the Nature's Prophet, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's hard for him to leave right now. He's trying to set up a little bit, forcing the Willow under tower, but they don't really have the damage. If they use the Sprout, she just presses her Shadow Realm, so difficult situation for them to get kills.
Yeah, it might be an opportunity to like play towards minute 6. Like I'd imagine in 30 seconds time we're going to have these supports shift in towards mid lane, right?
Yeah, as per usual, I think so. We already see Sweden Strong kind of gravitating towards mid lane, as though beckoned by the runes.
He's getting pulled. Like, come over here, reeled across. I'm trying to force a reaction.
He's on the event horizon soon. He can't go back. It's mid lane.
Oh, he missed the last second
no,
creep
actually.
bottom. Well, he's still not moving.
He's helping out, and they did move Hoodwink down here, so an attempt.
Nightmare setup into Acorn shot and then the bushwhack. They get Shad the kill. So even before
like the
that
patience.
rune play.
Yeah, unexpected. I think this is like the least expected timing to get ganked on the side lane. 20 seconds before the power rune spawn, you normally don't see both the supports hanging out down here. But that's also what made it work, I guess.
But then Sanctity is left just going for the 50-50. He doesn't get lucky. Storm Spirit, I feel like it's like the 5th regen rune he's had this series. He's had so many.
Yeah, those regens in the previous game were doing some serious work as well.
Does get fortunate that he spawned up top for him.
At least they have Zeus ulti ready now for the side lanes as well, so maybe they can make a play if they get a chance to go on to the Drow. But for now, the positioning has been really good by Violent.
It's just you don't have an opportunity to contest enemy Wisdom Shrine, so I guess you're just banking on guarding your own one.
Oh, Willow is coming here. Bane is gating through. Everybody playing top.
I start on the Drow, but Violent is going to step back. Zibe looking to get damage onto him, but MRLS has already been battered by Rain. They come in with a TP from Shad and the Thunder God's Wrath. And Violent is dead, but looks like so is Shad, as this Nature's Prophet gets stranded. Picks up a double kill on the way out, though, as the Willow falls. 2 for 2.
It's those buff treants. They're extra strong now. More hero damage. Bonus damage of 18 per hit on top of their already existing 35 damage, I guess. 31, 34, yeah. It's kind of hard to calculate. They get stronger when there are trees nearby, I guess.
I'm trying to figure out if that's good for Shad or not. He's 26 and 14. He gets a couple of kills, but then dies. I guess it's pretty good for Shad.
It's definitely good. Yeah, he's happy. Things are like better when you get some kills and then die, rather than being behind everybody else in last hits, right? He was not getting the CS he wanted. Now at least got some kills. Unfortunately for him, one of the kills happened after he died, so he didn't get experience for that one.
He's still closing in on level 6 and catching up, for the rest of the pack.
8-minute rune. Big contest.
Yeah, looking for that top spot. Doom and Bane lurking and waiting in the wings. But this Observer Ward from Rain has already spotted Zibe. And the bottom rune spawn guarded by the Hoodwink. Storm's thinking about zipping, but it's already bottled by Sanctity. Woo. Squadix wriggles out with that bushwhack.
He was pretty safe, I guess, anyway. He had the magic stick and full HP, so pretty hard to burst him before Fiend Script comes in.
But yeah, honestly, I don't know, a little surprising for me that Storm is 1,000 net worth ahead of the Zeus.
Yeah, it's a tricky matchup to play as Zeus, to be honest. If you play a little bit too far forward, you just randomly get picked off. Full mana Storm basically just kills you unless somebody is there to save your life. And keep in mind, Storm also has the level 3 living armor that can be put on him. So
right.
I think the reason he's behind on Zeus is because he has to play with a lot of respect to Squadix. Not to mention that Squadix, I always praise him. Every time we cast him, I always praise him for his spirit plays. He's very good on these heroes.
So Zeus couldn't go for the whittled down trade hit. He's just fully focused on last hits.
Yeah, harassing through the living armor was too difficult, so just focusing farming.
That makes sense. Try and catch up however you can. You currently enjoy sitting with about a 1k lead. Not tremendously significant. This is the period of the game now where they just want to put Drow in the pocket, farm her towards tanky items, and maybe defend this top tier 1 for as long as possible. Well, Team Bold, they're very focused on farming Shad and looking to get him involved. You can see him just standing and waiting, looking for an opportunity to TP top whenever they see a target.
Yeah, I like the quick move here to try and group up and make a play together. They're shoving the top lane, looking for a tower. Treant Protector is going to leech as much experience as he can here as the creeps are dying. He wants his level 6.
Living armor immediately dissipates.
Yeah, he might be calling his team over, saying that he almost has ulti. Ooh, careful, don't get caught.
They saw him harvesting and foraging around, gathering mushrooms in the trees.
Just a tree pruning some other trees.
They saw the acorn, the ironwood nut, fall on the floor and
oh, he's gonna ult
get
him.
picked up.
He holds 2 in place.
I mean, Zeus and mid lane is being run at, but you're right, the TPs are stopped from that top lane, so Sanctity is a little stranded now, leaving Zibe to go for it, but he's doomed up as Zibe did make the move. Shad finishes him off as Squadix trades for Sanctity, and that what started because of an overgrowth from the Treant.
Yeah, very nice. I mean, I guess it started with the aggressive play on mid lane there as they were pushing top, but now running down the Hoodwink as well. Treant Protector not letting her get away.
Drow Ranger with plenty of damage. Marksmanship, proccing, get that kill. Things get Celtic very quickly.
Yeah, bright side thinks they did finish the tower, so Treant won't be able to heal up that tier 1 tower again. But yeah, I think a lot of time was invested, and ultimately this gives time for the Drow to farm, the Centaur building up his net worth with this Dominator build as well. Looking pretty good right now for Team Enjoy.
Free tower.
Yeah,
Living armor
rushing straight into a pipe. He realizes against the Zeus you want to have a pipe on your team for sure. And they're also a death ball type strat. I called it like during the draft that this lineup as 5 is going to be insanely strong. So going for aura item makes a lot of sense.
They don't rely on any cooldowns, right? So auras matter so much more for them. They can just keep on going, be tanky, play aggressively.
Yeah, their core heroes are non-cooldown dependent. Their supports would be, you know, pretty impactful for the fights having their ultis, but you're absolutely right. The Drow, Storm, these heroes can just keep the pressure up if you're strong enough to take the towers. You just go from one to the next.
And that's put Bang on and Shad on the back foot somewhat. Nature's Prophet scouted by the Treant.
Bangan got his level 6 now.
Can they go on Shad? Yeah, like they've got Centaur, Tree. Storm is not joining.
They can stampede in maybe, but it's a little bit of a risky move. I think they could go for it. I mean, they're thinking about it right now.
Bold have just spent a bunch of spells killing off that Satyr. Helm Creep's
He's calling
dead.
it. Rain is like, guys, we could kill him.
Bro, Rain has been spamming this Nature's Prophet for like a minute so far.
They're gonna go on him. They're 100% gonna go on him.
They have to go on him now. Overgrowth to start. We've been watching this for a while. Shad had no idea he's been tailed for a good minute and a half. This Treant just kept tabs on him.
That creepy stalker. That's why Treant Protector is so strong and why his first pick, first ban material in this patch.
Peeping
being
Tom.
Able to sneak around. Yeah. Peeping Tom indeed. And while also being useful while he does it, right? If you compare this to like Bounty Hunter or something, who, as we see, Willow should be going down. Barely. She's fine. Hold up.
What's Shadowrell meant to earn?
Oh my god, he's fine.
Oh, he's fine.
The Nature's ult clips him, so now he knows there's vision here too. If he doesn't die, that's all good for him.
Massive gains. Stays alive.
Yes.
Knows where to D-ward.
Yep. Treant Protector walks in for the D-ward, but has to be a bit careful or he gets picked off instead.
And they've kept the Drow Ranger farming in a safe part of the map, while Storm Spirit plays aggressively down in the bottom jungle, seeing the Bane. Should be easy pickings here for Enjoy with a Stampede. They'll clear him out, while Zeus, he came in to try and dish out some damage, but Sanctity gets isolated and killed. Shad now on the run back behind tier 2. Very quickly, they shift into 5th gear as Enjoy find a core kill off the back of a Bane snipe.
I mean, it's just really nice play right now. And you see what I was talking about, the Storm versus Zeus matchup. It's not great for Zeus outside of the laning stage. Laning stage is fine, but then you can get jumped by Zeus, and there's really no counterplay. You jump once. He doesn't even have it. What? He has no point in Heavenly Jump? Huh.
Oh.
Okay. I haven't seen this. I don't love it. I do have to admit. One point for value is so good, no?
There's greed, and then there's this.
He's all in for damage, but I mean, that's the one little saving grace he has against Storm is that he can take his attack speed away and, you know, get some distance with the E, but I guess that's not even true.
Well, so far, he's not been able to really connect into this series. Sanctity has had a pretty difficult journey in this best of 3. His Ember Spirit game 1 got shot down pretty heavily. Now his Zeus has been forced back into jungle.
I like Rain's move. Instead of staying bottom and looking for kills, he's now shifting into, more of his namesake purpose. He's a protector. He plays in front of the Drow. He's tanking smoke ganks. He's revealing any moves onto his carry. This is really good positioning by him. Even if he dies here, it would be completely fine, but he might even set up a kill.
Yeah, got a good lane ward down.
seconds.
So process of elimination, he knows where people are heading or where they've headed to and from, even scanning that jungle to see if anyone's still stuck around there. And now he sees the Doom.
Drow isn't sure about going on the Doom though. She's just supposed to shut the lane, get the farm.
Meanwhile, mid lane,
Mid.
Zeus getting gone on once more with a stampeded Centaur forward. They get the stun onto 2 more in the back with a chain to Sables. The Centaur missed the morale. Gives Sweden Strong a double kill, but Nature's Prophet has now arrived. Dishing out some serious damage with the Bushwhack helping out. The 2-man catch there slays the Centaur. This Nature's Prophet shown up big time. Couple of core kills, try and follow it up with more, but the Drow Ranger, Violent, is going to force them back. The Hoodwink gets shredded, shot down and pummeled while Shad, he's been overgrowth and rooted up, held in place for the Drow to finish him off. It looks so good for Team Bald, killing off the Storm, then the Centaur, but you realize there's a 3rd core. Drow Ranger comes in and clears it up.
At this point, it's just very hard to kill the Dark Willow even because she has the Essence Distiller for extra armor as well. She can go into a Shadow Realm, the living armor, so much survivability coming out. And you can really see a teamfight difference. There was a nice start with the Fiend Script, but quickly a Terrorize into Stomps, into more, big damage spells coming out, even the Bedlam. I just think that they were lacking a little bit on the big power spells, even with a number advantage.
Now back into the game, another kill on the Hoodwink as Violent picks up his killing spree.
Oh no, not now.
Oh, Zippe.
He's so close to Radiance.
He's under his tower, protected by Bangan. Squadix gets turned on, zips back. A bit of distance for the Storm. And they don't kill off the Doom. Sweden Strong tries to give it another shot there with a dive behind tier 2. Can't quite get the job done.
They've zoned him out for a long time from getting his Radiance, but he will send a courier and finally get it completed. Also, not 100% how I feel about the Radiance in this game on the Doom. Or if I would have liked just more active fighting builds.
Where did he go?
Yeah, that's the Storm. Storm versus Zeus. Show yourself, get zipped. Get zipped, nerd.
It's in a matter of seconds. He tries to walk mid lane and dies. And then Bane might die top. Look at this Treant and Drow Ranger. Bangan's going around the right-hand side.
It really does feel like they're lacking some fighting power, and Shad's, he's the next target for the gang squad.
Yeah, the Storm has found him down in the bottom jungle. Sweden Strong picks up another kill for himself. He's been stealing them with the Bedlams. 6, 2, and 7 for this Dark Willow now.
The Squadix is just having a field day, and they do not have these instant disables we were talking about previously, the Rubik Lift. Sure, you have some fairly fast disable in Fiend's Grip, but that's also a hard one to cast because you need to be in a position where no one else is going to instantly disable you, like we saw with the Terrorize coming in. So it's very, very hard to stop Squadix here because he's playing so well around his supports. Also, the vision is fantastic coming out from Enjoy. Look at these wards. They're absolutely devastating.
This Treant, and I guess the Dark Willow just parachuting in behind enemy lines, getting all these observers down somehow.
Yeah.
And Rain even in position here
base.
to see Zippe. They'll try and overgrowth, but he's getting chain stunned. So Treant dead, and now the chase on towards Violent. They've got the grip with the damage of the Nature's Prophet. Very important there for Team Ball to connect on that.
Okay, works out really nicely. They did find Drow in no man's land, basically. No tier 1 tower means her team can't really reinforce her. Even though he did a nice bait with the illusion at first, it wasn't enough to get himself out of that situation.
Let's watch the Zeus fight.
Very, very...
Yeah, let's watch the Zeus fight next.
Yeah, I think so. Team is TPing, but they do not have a living armor.
They don't get the catch with the Doom on the Storm either. You're not going to chuck it on Sweden Strong. You just try and walk him down. Oh, you do. You do chuck the Doom on him. Okay.
You do.
You do. That's a kill.
I would too. I mean, he's actually on a 7 kill streak, so that's That's a pretty massive kill right there. Almost 900 gold for killing off Sweden Strong.
You're right. Jeez, yeah.
That's maybe the most valuable kill right now.
It's pretty monstrous. But you've been absolutely right, though. With this like 5-man group up from the Dire, there's nothing that stops them. They've got AoE stuns. They've got catch. They've got kill. Team Bold, very single target focused. Right. They need to find these individual targets, the correct person at the right time with the right spell. And that means their vision and positioning has to be impeccable.
You know, the problematic part, I think, for Team Bold is that the Death Ball that I was talking about as well, it's not really manifested yet. It's not, like I was talking about when they have items, once they have what they need to basically start going as 5 non-stop, they've been making a lot happen with very little on the side of Enjoy. Just grouping up and making plays without too many items. Now they're starting to get some of them, though. The Lotus is here on the Centaur. Gonna be pretty amazing to have against the Bane and the Doom. Even against the Zeus can be pretty obnoxious.
What? So this hasn't been them at full strength yet.
No, they're evolving. Oh,
Rain, dead to Tormy.
Sneaky. No, a sneaky shot coming in. The sharpshooter.
Oh. Sneaky little
That's
hoodwink.
funny. Not so funny for him. Actually, it was the acorn shot, and they used the ulti to get back to safety.
That's just a little 162 damage acorn shot. Finished him off.
Yeah, and the Nature's Prophet's ulti as well came in as the vision from the acorn shot. So nice little play.
But yeah, so what you're saying is that so far we've just felt the
It's the demo version. Yeah, exactly. It's the trial.
The earthquake before the tidal wave. He's like, oh, the earthquake was nothing, guys. We're fine, you know, just a little shaking
not
up.
that bad.
Yeah. Suddenly,
tsunami is coming.
Yeah, 50-meter tall wave of wall of water coming towards you. Oh, God. Oh, now.
Yeah. In this time, it's gonna be the full force of the forest, I guess, with the tree and protector, and then this nerdy little archer from the forest.
Let's see if Team Bold can jump onto some surfboards and have a bit of fun with this tidal wave coming in, because they are smoked up and ready to make a go in this mid lane.
They have Blink Doom, and he's turned off his Radiance, making sure not to reveal himself. Fortunately for him, though, Squadix does not go into vision.
They're trying to figure out where to go.
I think they sussed it out. They have a lot of deep vision and they don't see anyone. So I think that Enjoy are aware of the smoke.
And Zibe even drew the line exactly where the Centaur and Dark Willow went. There's no way for them to approach the Drow Ranger. So maybe they can go top onto Storm?
He's been spotted. Tree and Protector saw him and blinks away. Blink is such a nice item to have on the Tree and Protector. Not just for initiating, but for these situations. Just smoke reveal, blink away. Mid. Actually going for a grip onto the Centaur.
Yeah, trying for Mr. Morale here and drop him to half health, but he's got the Lotus Orb up. Sprout gets returned back onto Nature's Prophet, and then the little Quelling Blade gets the Centaur out of danger.
Yeah, Mr. Morale says, have a nice day, and walks the other way. He has 41 HP regen per second, so I think he should be able to recover from this.
There's also a point,
They
right?
underestimated him.
We've got 4 Quelling Blades for the Dire against Nature's Prophet. Very important for them to get out the Sprouts.
Yeah, they know. They know how good it is. It basically makes the hero way worse if you can always get out of the Sprout. On the high ground, camping.
Yeah. Bedlam damage looks good. Finish off MRLS and Shad in that mid lane. He's finishing off a wave. A little bit scary with so many of Enjoy sitting nearby.
Not looking great for Team Bold right now as they're falling more and more behind, but they do have some stuff to play towards. The Aghanim's timing will be good on Zeus, still 2k gold away though. He went for this full Kai Assange build, didn't go for Shard. I feel like having the Shard is important though for your farm rate in the jungle.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, for sure. Bangham looks like he's just going to be the sacrifice here. Might not have given his life to save Sanctity, though. It might have all just been in vain as they chase the Zeus down. Storm with the final little remnants of mana, not enough to catch up to him, but with the little urn ticking over. The Essence Distiller takes him down. Now Zirve gets jumped by the Centaur. The damage from the Drow Ranger starts adding up. And the killing spree of the Doom's taken down as, yet again, it just seems so simple for Enjoy to wander into an area of the map, play together as 5, get these kills, and then go for a tower. It feels like it plays itself.
It actually looks like shooting fish in a barrel. I don't know. They were under a tier 2 tower there, quite deep, but we did not have Shad wanting to join, and they were not grouped. So ultimately, they're just losing a bunch of heroes, gain nothing but a little bit more farm on their natures during the... Yes, the Dragon lands, so it's a start. You can at least try and hit people now. You had to rush Manta style because the enemy team has so many things you need to dispel.
And Squadix just has free reign. Do what he wants with his shield rune going. Lincoln Sphere about to be completed. He's what, 600 gold away from it, so that means Doom pretty much loses a lot of his efficacy because Storm is the hero he wants to doom. Dooming Drow and Centaur is like kind of whatever.
Same thing for Bane. Even if both the heroes technically can easily break the Lincolns, it doesn't really matter. It's that little bit of time it takes to break Lincolns and then cast a bonus spell will give Squadix enough time to always jump to safety in between it.
Oh, this could be a good setup, though. Around Sweden Strong, who just blinks right onto Shad. Does Shad have a way out of this? Any way to save himself? There's no BKB, of course. Can't TP home, of course. And
just teleport.
He's dead, of course.
Yeah, no, he's not making it. Unfortunately, Bengan was spotted as well, so double kill down there. And now Roshan is up for 4 minutes down here on bottom, and looks like Drow is making her way over. Very clean play from Enjoy. I can't really fault too much of what they're doing. Everything looks so natural to them.
Yeah, once again, it definitely feels like there is that gap, right? We can say these are very skilled players. Drafts might be 50-50, whatever. But there is the fact that this Dire Slide have played together for years. You know?
For certain, yeah.
You can feel
they have synergy. They have synergy. They've built that for a long time in a few of these players working together. And on top of that, I just think that they've competed like for a long time very consistently. Whereas, oh, hold up, are they catching?
They might get the hoodwink.
Oh, pushing her back. But the creep tanks the roots.
Blocks the brambles.
Still gets the stun though. She's not safe yet.
I'll save you, hoodwink.
Oh no,
the Storm is here now. And the Drow Ranger. Alright, that's some hatred.
That is a lot of effort to bring down one poor little squirrel. But this gives time. Nature's Prophet is only 1,600 gold away from a BKB. You know, we need to cope here. What's the way back in? Doom is closing in on a BKB. Again, I really don't think that the Radiance worked out in this game. I think they needed Doom to be strong early, so they had someone they could fight around. Because when you have Zeus on mid lane, he's this massive AFK useless guy, right? He's just gonna jungle, that's it. So you need to play around somebody. And Nature's Prophet wants to TP in and help out when someone goes fighting. He doesn't want to be the first one in. So that put all the pressure, I think, on Zibba to be the instigator of these fights. Yeah. Sadly, we just didn't see that.
I think that's a really difficult tightrope to walk sometimes, though. Because if you are, Radiance on Doom feels like the cookie cutter build nowadays, where you feel like, okay, I can farm fast into it, and then it scales me into mid-game. Because if he knows the pressure is on him to play aggressively, and then goes for Blink build, and then nothing happens, you feel even worse, don't you?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And it's very tempting to go for the Radiance. You know, you think you can get away with it. The enemy team has the Drow Ranger. They have the hard carry between your carry and natures. So, yeah, I understand why, but...
Yeah. I know for sure.
But ultimately, we've just seen this very, very different priority between the teams in fighting. Enjoy have non-stop been just running at people and looking for fights, whereas Team Bald... They've been setting some traps here and there, but it's not really the same aggression.
And that really just goes against what you want when you've got Nature's Prophet and Zeus on your team.
Yeah.
Keep on going.
Yeah, they didn't get a lot of value out of their global spam. At this point, the Zeus, he's only level 14, now cracks level 15. He's lower level than the entire enemy team. It's not a good vibe as a mid laner.
Was exactly the same level as the Treant. He's like...
Yeah, yep. He's tied.
It's like 20 experience ahead of the Treant there. Meanwhile, Bangan on the wrong side of the river. Really on a bit of a warding mission. Just trying to scout something out, see what it can find. You know, for instance, if the Drow Ranger is here farming alone, that's, you know, a grip into Nature's Prophet, TP into Core Kill maybe. at the very least,
maybe.
he's forcing 2 heroes to be here and kill him while the rest of the team gets room on the map to farm. The trouble is that room on the map to farm has now been invaded by Squadix, so Shad has died regardless.
Yeah, and even with the BKB, we saw beautiful chain stunning there coming in, starting with the Vortex into the Terrorize and then bursting as much damage as possible before the BKB can be expended. So at least he didn't use it, I guess. Still has the 9-second pristine, never used, but you know, doesn't really feel much better when you're not getting anything out of it.
What good is a PSA 10 base set Charizard if you're not going to play with it? You can't just keep it sealed in your plastic case. Come on now, break it out of the binder, put it in a deck.
That's so true, actually.
No, it's not. Shut the fuck up.
It's so true. Just use it.
I'm not using my, whatever, 50k
Put it out.
card.
Put it out in the rain a little bit, you know. Give it some experience.
Some sunlight, some weathering. Oh, the jump in from Squadix getting counteracted a bit by this Doom. Zippe, though, is being dealt with by the Drow Ranger and all his illusions. Bangan couldn't really cover that entrance from Squadix, so the Storm Spirit is able to get in, get Doom, then get out.
Yeah, on the high ground, actually shooting down on the tower. Drow is going to be sieging up for a little while longer. She has her Aegis. And they're healing on the back line as well.
Sanctus, be careful with your positioning. He goes forward and
he's going to get grabbed.
Creep wave, but he's going to get Vortex ground back into the tree and jump. Dispatched with quickly. Now Zippe making a play of his own. Gets stomped on by Centaur. 2 heroes dead, 1 with buyback, 1 without. Shad behind his tier 4 tower, and Bangan trying to buy time for himself is blown up by Squadix and Sweden, strong as they dive. Very deep. That's a good bushwhack, though. They'll save him up with the cart. Mr. Morale just drags the Storm into safety, chases onto Shad, into the fountain as they farm up Team Bald by their base. MRLS dead to rise in the tree line with a double kill for Mr. Morale. GG is called.
That's just a slaughterhouse in their base all of a sudden, and this second game did not even look close. I mean, very impressive show in both games from Team Enjoy. Team Bald, ultimately, I think they had a nice draft, but I don't really think that they managed to lean into the strength of